What's up guys, Tim here, and I got a game of Domination on launch for you guys today. Just want to go ahead and say that I don't play this game as well as I would like to, objective-wise, but it's because my team was on the ball with it, to be honest. Like, every time that I would see we were losing a flag or that we lost a flag and I would go to, like, run towards to cap it, my team would already be there and jump on top of it, so that's kind of why my flag caps and shit are a little bit low at the end of this game. Partly because of that, partly because of the way I was playing. I am using actually the Spaz 12 with the silencer. I have Ghost Pro, Steady Aim Pro, and Marathon Pro, or not Marathon Pro, Ninja Pro on as my perks. So basically I stay off the enemy's radar, they can't see me, they can't hear me, unless they have a blackbird in the air, which they don't get, and I can pretty much just rape anyone up close and personal. And that's exactly what I do this game. But I really actually do enjoy playing with this setup, to be honest. I mentioned in my class setup video that a bunch of my friends and I tried this setup, we all tried this setup and whatever, and that doesn't work out so much because it forces everyone to play close range. It forces like the whole game to play close range, just to be a decent game to play it on. I mean, we were playing team deathmatch when we did it, so the other enemy team could just sit back and camp long distances and wait for us to come to them. But on a game of like Domination like this, a whole team could probably run silent spazzes and do very well. But I think the reason why I did so well this game is because my whole team was not running silent spazzes, so I had enemies to run. I had friends to run out in the long distance fire, like in the long distance shots, to let me sneak past them and whatever. So I mean that helps me out right there. Instead of all of us just using the silent spaz and trying to stay close quarters and the other enemy team figuring out what the hell we're doing, and they're like, oh hey, let's just sit in the back and wait for them to come to us, because I don't know. It's a combination of having a team that are using long range weapons plus playing an objective game type, which actually made this game possible for me. That on top of the other team being complete and utter scrubs and noobs, not realizing what the hell I was doing, that also did help me out a little bit. With this whole gameplay that I'm bringing you guys, as Jake captures something and he gets a bomb or bomb, or I can't remember how you say it. It's been so long, and I have a stuffy nose, so it probably sounds bad anyways. As these idiots walk right into my napalm strike, like why? Like the fire is there. It's blatant in front of your face. Why are you running into fire? It's obviously gonna hurt you. These are silly things that I just ask myself when playing this game. I expect people to have common sense when playing this game, but it's just it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna start making a bitch video, but the #1 rule that I have come up with for this game is never rely on your team if there are green arrows on your screen. What that means is if there's random people on your team, don't rely on them. Just count it as they're not even on your team, because the only thing they're good for is for being a meat shield or a distraction, and that's the only thing you can use them for. You can't rely on them to watch your back. You can't rely on them to get kills for you. You can't rely on them to capture flags. You can't rely on them to capture 2 flags and only hold 2 flags. You can rely on them for flipping spawns, that's for damn sure. But yeah, like that's pretty much, if there's a green arrow on your screen, just completely, or on your UAV, just completely write them off. Just pretend that they're not even there, and it'll help your game actually a ton. Trust me. I've come to this hard realization. I keep trying. I make the mistake of keep trying to give these randoms. I call them randoms, kind of like a put down term, but that's what they're random players. I make the mistake of keep giving these random players a chance. Hopefully they'll be good or whatever. And sadly, they just aren't. And it makes me sad panda, as it's fucking snowing really hard right now. No, go away, snow. No. Okay, I'm over it. But yeah, yesterday was the first day of snow in Western PA. We got our first snow on the ground, and it's been like snowing on and off ever since. And I don't enjoy the snow. I have a freaking small little car. I have a Hyundai Elantra. You guys know this, and it does not go well in the snow. Not one bit. Now I have to change my I have to get new tires on it because my back tires are bald, so it means I'm going to be slipping even more as I get a triple spur right here because I am a champion. Yeah, I have to switch out weapons a bunch in this game. Not a bunch, but I have to switch out weapons every so often because I do run out of ammo. I don't know, people like to run scavenger and they like to run dual mags because they don't like running out of ammo. And to me, I don't mind picking up another weapon and using that gun. To me, it lets me experience the other weapons in the game. Maybe guns I aren't used to using. Maybe guns that I haven't used before. It lets me try them out to see if I do like them, see if I want to like pick it up and put it on a class to try it out. And to me, it all around makes me a better player. As I made the stupid mistake of switching out for that gun, I didn't realize that other guy was right there, and it cost me my life. Sadly enough, I think I went 27 kills without dying though, so that's a good thing, if you ask me. As I try and go for that C4, that's a really good spot to. If there's a guy camping up there, just sit right underneath those little ledges or whatever, those little balcony type things, and just throw up a C4 and blow it up midair. And they don't see it coming. I mean, it's just an easy way to get a camper out of there instead of having to take the long range shots, because he obviously has the better ground on you, the better angle. So that's the easier way. If you could just get up right underneath that, just toss a C4 over it and blow it up midair, and then he won't know the wiser, and then he'll be caught with his pants down, and he'll be like, "What the fuck, mate? How am I dead? Oh wait, this guy's a champion because he used a C4." That's exactly how the thoughts in his head. Look at my teammate. He just watches that guy run up on me, waits for me to shoot him, then he just sprays a half a clip to him after he's dead. Like, what the hell? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Don't rely on your teammates. Sadly enough. But, oh well, what are you gonna do? Shit happens, life goes on. As I rock my napalm strike again. I really love this kill streak setup, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna ever change it. I might switch out the UAV for the counter UAV just to fuck with the enemy team. But I really do love this kill streak setup. Some people don't like it. Jake's been trying it. He said he prefers the mortar strike, which is okay. Mortar strike is another great kill streak to use for demolition or domination. I just prefer the napalm strike because it helps cut off an area. But honestly, thinking about it, I think I prefer him using a mortar strike. That way I can cut off an area, then he can cut off an area with a mortar strike also. Keep him at bay for just like even for like a couple seconds, and it will all work out hunky-dory or hunky-dory in the long run or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what that saying is. But if you haven't tried out this class setup yet, I really suggest doing so. It is a fun class setup to use. Like it honestly is my class setup. It's a class setup that I use to whenever I'm just like, you know, I'm not having a hard time, but whenever I'm just like not feeling like using any other type of gun. So this is a nice class setup that I try and use. I've been trying to use the G11 lately. Hasn't been working out for me. I'm trying to get a gameplay with it for you guys, so be on the lookout for that soon. Also, my next commentary that I'm going to put up, probably Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up Saturday. Is going to be I hate my fucking team, episode 2. The topic for this one is why play for kill to death ratio in domination when your team is obviously losing. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be on Jungle, so give this video a big thumbs up. I got 41-1 with 1 cap, 1 defend, but as you can tell, my whole team was doing work the whole time. Like, they were jumping on flags whenever they were losing them and everything like that. So please give this video a big thumbs up, give it lots of comments, and I will talk to you guys next time. Be on the lookout for that video on Saturday. Bye-bye.